Yes. Subha, could you please read aloud this part, the first paragraph?
This is a claim that you can argue for and against. It should be something that you can present previously and clearly. The scope of your paper, so keep in mind that page count. If possible, your thesis should be somewhat original.
Okay. Next, on the right side, it was found.
Sir, it was found. Okay. It was found that while many companies express interest in Jepcon's use case approach, actual scenario usage often fallen outside what is described in textbooks and standard methodologies. Users therefore face significant scenario management problems that are not yet addressed adequately in theories or practice and are demanding solutions to these problems.
Yes. Third one. Yet it is
Yet
precisely.
Yet it is precisely observing the interviewing of success and failure that chasing the flame makes it greatest mark. While pursuing insight, recklessness, logics, it reveals the pitfalls of international politics and details on intricate struggle between individual and institution. It haunts us with the poignant truth that even a great man can do only so much to reinvent the world.
And the fourth.
Most succulent plants are found in regions where there is still rainfall, dry air, plenty of sunshine, porous soil, and high temperatures during part of the year. These conditions have caused change in plant structures which have resulted in greatly increased thickness of stems, leaves, and sometimes roots, enabling them to store moisturizer from them in infrequent rains.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And the first one. This was persuasively, not precisely, and in the another paragraph, second paragraph, here, this was, I think some here, Jacobson's or some any other word you mispronounce, scenario Jacobson's, I think so. And in the last, this third one, third paragraph, any word which was not, yes, uh, institution to pronounce it correct. Yes, and in the fourth one, it was overall good, but little bit the pronunciation must be improved so far, and some words should be focused, right? And you would be given some seconds to read and then to start, like to prepare and now to start. Within that time, you should just work on that, right? So roundabout, yes. But here in the fourth on the paragraph, you missed this word, I think, somewhere. Anyhow, this around about four mistakes are there and this read aloud. And now let me ask the other person. Umar, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Could you please read the first paragraph? Yes.
But on my 3,
Sorry. Sorry.
sir,
Please, could you please read the first paragraph? Yes.
but on my 3, couple of weak letters Lincoln issued on executive order calling for 43,000 3 years well, militaries for the army and also increasing the rise of the rebels, army and na- navy by 40,000 men. men. Both of these actions were in point valuation of the considerations.
Okay. Good. Okay. Next, second paragraph. This one, sorry. Yes.
Down side or right side?
Right side. Yes.
The brain is divided into the hemis- hemisphere by a promote ground at the base of these leaves never fibers which enable these two halves of the brain to communicate with each other. But the left hemisphere useless controls movement and some sensations
Yeah.
in the right side of the body, while the right hemisphere similarly controls the left side.
Yes, this one.
The Royal Institution is an organization that have been ar- around the 209 years, around for 209 years. Many of people that worked have worked here have been sensitive securities security themselves, including Michael Faraday.
Michelle Frank. Yes.
He made the discoveries that made the generation are, are using electricity much as as making it possible for use all the switch of light, cook for dinner, play game, console,
Yes. The
much
last
more.
paragraph.
There is a there is a tendency, especially in the popular press, press popular press to concentrate on the negative effect of immigration. In that, at, in that context, this lecture listening the benefits it bringing bringing to more developed nation is much more welcome. Also, it is delivered in a legal
Umar.
and amount.
Yes, good. Umar, you need very well practice in this reading section to read more. And for pronunciation, listening is very important. Either you go through the questions listening section, like at here, this retail lectures are repeat sentences are even besides that. If you listen only the uh, podcast, etc., the videos, English lectures, etc., on YouTube, but improvement for this consistent speed and your reading, you must do two activities: to listen and to read on daily basis for at least 20 minutes listening and 20 minutes reading on daily basis. Otherwise, it is going to create little bit problem for you. Yes, these are some of the tips for read aloud, where you just repeated the sentence. It must not be repeated for within 4 paragraphs. You repeat it. I would have mentioned here that repeating the sentence is not allowed uh, when you read any single word again. Okay. Yes, coming towards these repeat sentences, and Yes, are you here, Tuba? Yes, Tuba, are you here? Yes, Tuba.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The website has probably the most attractive layout.
The website has probably most attractive layout.
And the university policy and plagiarism can be viewed on the website.
And university, sorry ma'am, sorry sir, what you said?
Ah. The university policy and plagiarism can be viewed on the website.
The university policy on plagiarism can be viewed on the website.
The US ranks the 22nd in foreign aid given as a percentage of GDP.
The US ranks the 22nd in foreign aid given as a percentage of GDP.
You can retake the module if your marks are too low.
You can retake the module if your marks are too low.
Okay. Yes. The technician left the new microscope in the biology lab.
The technician left new microscope in the biology lab.
And last, we can discuss education in the tutorial next week.
We can discuss education in the tutorial next week.
Good. Yes, Umar Farooq, your turn.
Yes, sir.
We will study the following two pictures in the next lecture.
We following that study next two pictures in next lecture.
Yes. Okay. Here. All right. Next, you can download all lecture handouts from the course website. Oh, you can download all lectures handouts from the course website.
You download all lectures on the websites.
Hmm? Okay. You should raise your concern with the head of school.
We should grace on the head of
Okay. There are lots of students competing for the places in computer courses. There are lots of students competing for the places in computer courses.
Where are the last of students their plagiarism in the computer course?
Okay. The US ranks the 22nd in foreign aid given as a percentage of GDP.
The US ranked the second foreign given in percentage of GDP.
Okay. We offer a broad range of undergraduate and postgraduate courses.
We offer the R ranks undergraduate and postgraduate courses.
Okay. Tuba is going ahead from you in the repeat and also in the previous one. Read aloud. These are the points for repeat sentences. Intonation. Intonation means the speaking style, right? And just to create a kind of creativity and interest and to remind the word, you must understand the intonation, like what the word they are pronouncing so far right now. Notice groups of words, link sounds together, and third, fourth, these words you don't know, close your eyes to concentrate. Like closing eyes means like to 100% focus and concentrate. And what the word they are pronouncing, the initial, starting, and last words should be remembered to, and the mid word especially. Try to understand the meaning. Don't hesitate. Don't go back or start again. No repetition should be there in the read aloud and this in the repeat sentences and within retail lectures, repetition, do not go back, right? Don't go like moving back and starting again and again and again. Attempt to say unknown words, right? Unknown words you must also attempt to say. Try for that. Yes, a description of diagram. The left side for you, Tuba. The right side for you, Umar Farooq. If you can describe it in any way, like from sunlight, we get this energy. This is a very beautiful diagram where something regarding the preparation of energy or preparation of the whole system for, you can say, plant respiration is shown, right? Just think about it for 15 seconds, Tuba, and try to use this diagram, this only, right? This portion. And you, Umar Farooq, this diagram. Yes, 15 seconds you are having. Yes, your time starts now. Tuba.
This picture shows how electricity could be generated. This circular image has three parts. The one is divided with conventional thermal. The second is divided with renewable, and third is divided in nuclear. The
The fourth word is mentioning hydraulic, hydroelectric. Yes, Tuba, your mic is mute. Your mic is mute suddenly. Yes. Okay, coming towards Umar Farooq. Yes, Umar Farooq.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In this picture, we can see different things. In which picture we can see two trees as well as roots of trees. In this picture, we can see a factory installer and a corner. In this picture, we can see sunrise. In this picture, we can see the auction. In this, it is a very beautiful picture. In this picture, we can see a ship. In this picture, we can see the clouds. And
Yes, very good. Very, very good. In this
yes,
part
sir.
you performed. Yes, in this perform you good. You perform very well.
Sir, I
Good.
want to ask one thing.
Yes.
सर जैसे एक लाइन को बार बार बोल रहे हैं इन दिस पिक्चर वी कैन सी इन दिस ये ठीक
Yes.
है ये
This thing, if you yes, it is acceptable, but if you even make it more professional, you can say further. Moreover, in addition, we also get an idea, or we also see to add some connectors for connecting ideas. This should be more remarkable. You can see this should be more beautiful, impressive, and professional, right? You should add, moreover, furthermore, in addition, additionally, I would like to also say that this picture is showing, right?
जी जी
Yes.
excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
Yes. You stop. Why?
सर उस वक्त कोई मेरे डोर पे आ गए थे, इस वजह से मुझे म्यूट करना पड़ा.
Okay,
Sorry.
just read it again, please.
Okay, sir. This picture show how electricity could be generated. In this chart, there are different percentage shown. There are the different percentage show. There are three different colors which are represented in three different shapes. Circular diagram is divided into three different parts, which are conventional, thermal, renewable, and nuclear. And also percentage is divided into three different numbers. If we see at the percentage of conventional thermal, it percentage is larger than other part of the diagram.
Good. Very good. Yes. Coming towards short questions, you also performed very, very well. The score for description of image is 22.2 total, and which you both performed well. And yes, I would mention your score later on. I'm writing just yes. Okay. Coming towards some short questions answers. How would you describe an economy based largely on farming? Yes. Yes. How would you describe an economy based largely on farming? G.
Sir, I don't know.
Yes, it is agricultural.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, next question. In the university, what do you study if you want to study the human mind and behaviors?
Psychology.
Very good. What is the study of the stars and planets called?
What is the study of stars and planets called? Uh, I don't know.
Yes, astronomy. Okay. Uh, which section of newspaper gives the opinion of an editor? Editorial.
Editorial.
Yes. Okay. I would share questions, inshallah. How would you describe, sorry, how many years does it take to finish undergraduate study?
4 years.
Very good. Very, very good. One last question. What do you call the very long essay that students have to write for a doctoral degree?
Thesis.
Yes, very good. Very good. Fine. Yes, coming towards Umar Farooq. Yes.
Yes, sir.
What do we call the time New Roman in word? Yes. Font. Okay. This might be a little bit confusion. Okay, font. Yes. What do bees collect from flowers? Yes. What do bees collect from flowers? Have you ever heard it? Yes.
I don't know, sir.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yes. What do you describe? How do you describe the line that divides a circle in two pieces? Yes. How do you describe the line that divides a circle in two pieces? Diameter. Okay. All right. How many years does a centennial celebrates? 100 years. Century. This is centennial. Century. 100 years. Right? Century stands for 100. Centennials means century. Okay. When you react, just focus, this is very easy question. When you react to a stimulus, is your response quick or slow? If something suddenly happened, so your response is quick for that or slow? Yes. Yes, Umar. If
Yes,
something,
sir.
if anything happens suddenly, your response is quick or slow for that? Say quick or slow. Yes. Yes, hurry up. You can say quick. Otherwise, you can say, I don't know. Right? The response would be a little bit quick. Okay. What comes 2 days before Saturday?
Friday,
What?
sir.
Yeah. What comes 2 days before Saturday? It is not Friday. 2 days before.
Th- Thursday.
Wednesday. Wednesday. 2 days before. Thursday, Friday, Wednesday. Okay. Yes. So let's have that another part of the questions. Here you are saying this section. You're getting PTE speaking great and technical changes. Yes, one last question. How would you describe the process in which ice becomes water? Yes. How would you describe the process in which ice becomes water?
Heat,
Yes.
sir. Heat.
Melting, boiling, right? Heat is also a similar information. So fine, no problem. Okay, heat through heat or melting. Okay. Anyhow, let's move to the next part. Here you are having this retail lecture. I'm just reading it, and you are supposed to mention the whole story within right? Directly. Okay, and the question are again repeated one. Yes, Tuba.
Yes, sir.
We are having a lot of frogs. We are having a lot of frogs, and the variation
Sorry,
of
sir.
yes.
Can you repeat from the start?
Okay. We are having a lot of frogs, and the variation observed in the number of limbs they have. The phenomena has existed for many years. Some frogs have more limbs, while others have fewer. Due to various reasons such as genetic mutation, people also suspect this could be due to the pollution in the rivers in which these frogs live. Yes, yes.
The lecture was about Taiwan. The lecture was about frog. He also talk more about. He also talk about variation of frog. Also talk about limbs. Frog having. Also talk about phenomena existing. Moreover, talk about some frogs have more limbs than other frogs. More. In addition, writer also suspect that due to pollution, some frogs don't flew well.
Mm, very good. Okay. Yes. Next for you, Umar Farooq.
Yes, sir.
Yes. People develop language ability and cognitive ability as the brain grows. Different periods of brain development have different influences on people. For example, in the short term, such as 3 months, the brain can only develop low-level ability. Childhood brain development has a great impact in terms of sensory pathways, language, and higher cognitive functions.
In this in this paragraph, speaker discuss about the mind growth, mind growth, and discuss the mind growth of children.
Okay. Yes. Anything else? No?
No, sir.
Okay. One short questions, and this was retail lecture. Retail lecture 4.5. And the score for retail lecture, total score for retail lecture is 11.1 for speaking and 9.9 for listening. Okay. Overall, in read aloud, Tuba, you got 17 out of 22. In repeat sentences, you got 27 out of 32. And in this description of image, you got 20. And short question answers, the total score is 2.5. You got 2. And in the last retail lecture, the total score is 11.1. You got 9. Overall, I would collect it is 47, and then it is like 57 plus 7, so 64, 65, 66 plus 9, so it is around about 75. Very good score. And at here in today's exam, right? As far as Umar's your score is concerned, and read aloud, you got 10 out of 22, where reading is very important to be done so far, like the practice, right? After that 10 score, it can be improved to 15, 17, 18, 19, right? Easily. But reading on daily basis for 20 minutes, and to improve the reading speed, you must read and you must listen on daily basis any English uh, presentation, videos, lectures, TED talk, or any English things, anything that will be in the English, right? Okay. Now, 10 out of 20 in read aloud, because some words were not pronounced correctly, and the speed was very slow, very, very slow, and it must be improved. You should work on it. And in repeat sentences, you got very good score. That is 20, but not very, very good. 20 out of 32, because, right? So, yes, overall. And then in the description of image, that you performed well, and out of 22 you got 19 here. And in short question answers, you couldn't perform. Might be the questions were also a little bit tough, but when you don't know the answer, try to say I don't know, because this is also a kind of listening ability test. You can say I don't know. You can say only one word for that. It would be also appreciable, and it might be given score for you. And the total score for short questions is 2. You got 0.5 in that. 2 is total. So, and in the last part, retail lecture, you got 4.5. 4.5 out of 11.1, right? So it is equal to 5 plus 19, it is 24, plus 20, so 44 and 54. You got 54 out of here. And the work, the thing you should work on it is this part, read aloud, because it is scoring 1. And next part where you can boost your score is short question answers are having only 2 scores, so no problem for that. Don't worry about that, right? Only 2 scores for that, and total 2 score, right? Out of 2, if you got 1 or 0.5, doesn't matter. But at least say I don't know or any single word. Try to participate in that. And but just for 100% on this, you can increase 10 plus score more in this part, and then it will be 64, like from 54 to 64. And next part you should work on is your like ability was also in this retail lecture. For this you must listen again, listen more, listen audios, even the videos, the TED talks, this channel, TED talk lectures on YouTube, and improve your listening ability, and also try to repeat their sentences with yourself, right? That is the best and interesting activity actually. And this on daily basis for 20 minutes. On daily basis means continuous today, tomorrow, no single day should be given a gap, right? Then it would be improved.